let's see what they have now that we have fed them. I think they stopped laying there and now they are laying eggs here. So there's only 3 chickens which are laying. The other ones, they are young. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we have 3 things to do today. We're gonna be taking up one of the dumpsters to the scrapyard. After that, we're gonna be delivering it in Meriden, Kansas. So we're gonna be taking this to Topeka, Kansas to the scrapyard. And then we're gonna head out to Meriden, drop this dumpster off. We're gonna come right back home, pick up the dumpster we have here at home, take it to the scrapyard in Franklin, which is in Ottawa, Kansas. And after that, I think we'll be done for the day, unless somebody rents the dumpster. If I get time, I might have to go get some manure for my farm, because I do plant some vegetables and greens during summer. So we might get some of that manure if I'll be able to get in contact with my friend. He was actually one of my customers before. So if we get to that point, I might actually go there and pick that up. If not, we'll be home for the rest of the day. This is the dumpster I'm taking to the scrapyard. It has a lot of scrap. Most of these were shelves which I picked up from the Dollar General. They rented one of our dumpsters, actually not one, several dumpsters from us a couple weeks ago, and they left a lot of scrap metals in the dumpster. So I like storing some scrap metal so I can go sell them, make a little bit of money, and this is one of it. I have 21 chickens, and really nice chickens. These ones are about 2.5 months. I bought them at the beginning of this summer. I think it was still fall when I bought them, but they look like they have grown. I think we have 1, 2, 3, I think 4 roosters, and all the other ones are hens. And this is where they sleep. I'm gonna make sure that they have water. They have some water, and I think they need some chicken feeds, but that's where they lay eggs. I built this thing myself, and it's usually good to keep your chicken feeds in the chicken coop. That way it's easier to feed them. We want to take this up here. Oh, I think we buy 2 kind of feeds and we mix them together. Very ingenious way. Okay, yep. And then I'll put some in here. "21 chicks, guys, is a lot of chickens to feed. It's a lot of chickens. I bought these feeds like a couple weeks ago, and no, like 2 weeks ago. 2 bags, 50 kgs each, and they're almost done. Okay, let's see what they have now that we have fed them. I think they stopped laying there and now they are laying eggs here. So there's only 3 chickens which are laying. The other ones, they are young. This egg is still warm, which means it's just got laid. Okay, they used to lay here, they stopped, so which means I need to remove all that sawdust and put new ones, which I have a bag up here. I might just go ahead and replace all of them and sweep this area later on today, and make sure that they are sleeping in a good area. Hey, stop, chicks. Well, that's our chicken thing. During the day today, when I come back, I'm gonna let these chicks outside and they will eat some snails, flies, butterflies, our grass, you know, they eat pretty much everything. So guys, we are heading to Berry Recycling in Topeka. That's it says Robocola. So let's see who this is. Hello, this is Kaira May Dumpster Rentals.
Hey, this is Corey calling with Cedars on a recorded line, and I was calling to schedule a removal of a dumpster.
Where's the dumpster located at?
It's 1021 LAI.
Oh, that's the one in Wellsville?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I can be able to schedule that for you. I'll get it done, schedule for today.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, thank you very much. We have a pickup which just got scheduled, so we're gonna be heading to Berry Recycling. Is in Topeka, Kansas. I have been to this location before. It's a pretty neat place. Most scrap metal places are nice except one which I'm not gonna mention here. So we want to go out there and see how much money we make from scrapping this metal. I had somebody ask me before whether is it a good idea to start a scrap metaling business, and I think it's not a very good idea, to be honest with you. The money you make from scrap metal is not that much because there's prices of scrap metal fluctuates all the time, and there's not a lot of people who actually have a ton of scrap metal sitting around that you can really make a business out of. So the way I do mine is I have the dumpster rental company, and then I will save as much scrap metal as I can, and then at the end of the week, 2 weeks, whenever I have an entire dumpster load worth of scrap metal, I will load it into the dumpster and take it to the scrapyard. But I'm able to rent these dumpsters while I'm doing that, and that's what I'm saying. If you want to do scrap metal, you might have to need something else, like either junk removal services or dumpster rentals. But just doing scrap metal alone, there's not really money in scrap metal business, at least not enough to make a business out of it. A lot of these people who do scrap metal, they are the kind of guys who have like scrap yards and stuff like that. They are able to make a business out of it. But if you are gonna be a hauler of scrap metal, build something with it, like junk removal, where you go pick up people's junk, whatever scrap metal you have, put it aside, and take that scrap metal to the scrapyard, make some money. At least you get paid to haul off scrap metal from the customers with their junk, and you are also able to make a little bit of money hauling, taking the scrap metal to the scrapyard. So the scrap metal business is not really something that you can build by itself. It's not sustainable. It's not really worth the trouble, to be honest with you. We are putting into the scrapyard. The first course of action is to weigh in. So we're gonna weigh in here. I have to stand on this scale. At least it's wide enough for us to feed the truck and trailer, and we are sitting at 22,480 pounds. So once they give us a green light, we're gonna go out there and we're gonna dump, and then we'll come back to the grass. We have a green light. Hi, can I turn around down there, or do I need to back in?
What's that?
Can I turn around back there, or do I need to back in?
You can turn around down there. Can
Okay.
you back in? Are you good at backing?
Yeah, I am, but I'd rather turn around than if I can.
Yeah, there's plenty of room. Just
All
go
right.
down there as soon as you can.
All right,
Turn it back up that way, and easy peasy.
great. I love it. We used to dump out here. I think they changed that. Now we have to go a little bit further in. They pretty much cleaned up this area. Last time we were here, it was quite a mess. Man, this thing has a long arm. So guys, we are done dumping. We're gonna head out here and get paid. Yep, I love it. I think we should be dumping back there. Last time we were dumping here.
Lot better than it was, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it. So did you guys stop dumping here? What's the deal?
No, we're cleaning it all up. Everything's gonna be back there from now on. It'll be leveled out.
Okay.
Like that back there. Once we get it cleaned up, probably be a lot more room to turn.
Yeah. So you guys are the only scrapyard between Topeka and Kansas City now. There used to be another company in Lawrence and one in Ottawa. They got bought by Scrap Management. Do you guys know that? Yeah, they got bought. So now Scrap Management has the scrap metal in Lawrence and Ottawa. They have the entire market. So you guys are the only one who are independent here.
Well, support the little guy.
That's why I'm here. Scrap Management is big. They have another scrapyard in KC, and they are by the railway line where they take all that stuff.
Right.
And I was surprised when they bought the one in Lawrence. I was like, damn, that's crazy. It's like,
They got the money.
if they come to offer you guys anything, don't take it.
Well, it depends if there's anything in it for us.
No, don't worry about that one. I don't want them to monopolize the market. They will be giving us not very good prices on scrap.
Yep, you're right.
They need competition to be able to keep the prices up, you know?
Yep.
Damn. Yeah, all right.
Competition never hurts an economy.
It's good because then you don't have one company, you know, like giving you whatever they want to give you for scrap,
Right.
you know? All right, thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a good day. Be safe.
You too. So now we have, I think, only the two dumpster length scrap yards, two independent scrap yards companies. So I think West managed, it's called West Scrap or whatever that company is. So they bought the scrapyard which used to be in Lawrence, and they also bought the other branch which was in Ottawa. So now they own that entire market. This one is the only one which is independent, because the scrap management, they own another scrapyard here in Topeka. It's a bigger company than this. So I used to call around and ask for prices for scrap metal and stuff, and if you only have one company offering scrap metal services, that's gonna be tough, because then they can give you whatever they want for scrap metal, and that's not gonna be good for consumers. Okay, so we're gonna weigh it out, and then we're gonna go park somewhere there and go get our money. 17,820, something close to that. We have a green light, and we might actually have a dumpster. Take our ID. Of course, never leave your car running. You never know when somebody will come and steal it. So sometimes they will need us to give them a tag number. I usually like taking a picture of it, just in case. So we can.
Okay, go ahead and sign for me. I'll let you hold on to that.
Okay. You didn't need my ID. You remembered me?
Yeah.
Good.
You want a receipt?
Yes, please.
go. 1, 50, 70, 95, 6, 7, 8, and 90 cents.
Thank you very much. You too. So guys, looks like we got the money. $198. That's all we got. Well, that's not bad for considering that I didn't pay for the scrap. All this scrap was free, which is a good thing, and we made money out of it. Anyway guys, so you guys can see it's about 200 bucks. You can make more money than that if the scrap metal prices went up. They paid $85 per ton. $85 per ton, and I had 4,680 pounds, which is about 2 tons. That's why it came slightly over 2 tons. That's why it came up to $198. Anyway guys, that's all. So if you guys can join me again, let's head out to the drop-off of this dumpster in Meriden, Kansas. So this dumpster is making money, although it just already did from the scrap metal. And that's the one thing I like about dumpster rental services, because you can make money out of scrap metal, and you can also make money out of renting the dumpsters. So guys, we are at the first drop-off of the day, and the only one so far. Yes, I was able to park right in here with this trailer being here, which is impressive. Now I need to be able to drop off this dumpster with this trailer still being here. Wish it was in there. It could have made my life really easy. But after doing this business for a while, you kind of learn how to work with things, especially when you have stuff like that on next to your truck. So I'm gonna try to kind of turn my wheels and drive more like away from that. Maybe that's gonna help. Well, I think it's a good idea if I came out here and seen, oh, I'm way far out. I'll be alright. I might have to push this truck, the dumpster, back a little bit. Every time I do that, it kind of slides, and I don't want it to do that. So I guess gonna put it all the way down. The guy owns a skid steer, so I think he can be able to maneuver this dumpster or move it a little bit if he really want to move it. Okay, I think let's go out there and see what we have done so far. They have been remodeling this house for a while now. Last time I was able to put this dumpster closer to the fence because we didn't have the truck there or anything. Well, there's a stone there, but they will be all right. Let's see back here how far we are. I'm gonna tell him to get the skid steer and try to move the dumpster this way. He has a skid steer. I think he will figure it out. Okay, well, this customer usually pays us by check, so we didn't really have to use any online services. And he has 4 pushes of apples out there. That's what I want, but I can't. So let's head out, guys. We're gonna go home, pick up the dumpster at home, and then we're gonna take it to the dump. After that, we have one more pickup, and if we don't have any calls for a dumpster, that dumpster is gonna come home too. It's gonna have a lot. It's actually at a truck stop. They were doing the scales at the truck stop, so I think they were doing some kind of renovation. I didn't think those things usually needed renovations, but they were doing some form of renovations at the truck stop. I'm gonna take you guys with me there so you can see what they put in that dumpster. So hang around. First of all, let's head home and pick up the dumpster, which I've been piling stuff in it for a while. I think there was like 4 dumpster load worth of stuff in that. Oh my god, guys, look at that. This does not look good. This stone was stuck in between my 2 tires, and I have a flat tire. This tire is completely gone from the inside. So I'm not too far away from home. I'm gonna have to turn around, go take out this tire, and then I need to order a new tire now from Amazon. Anyway, guys, so now that we have a flat tire, and this is supposed to be my spare, and I think it was flat from this right here, so I don't have any spare tire. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to go buy a new tire now. Let's see how bad it has gotten from just driving down the road. Look at that. This is gone. So we're gonna have to postpone pickups until probably tomorrow. So that other tire is low, but it has some sidewall damage right there, and I think the other damage was also from there. So I'm gonna have to take out either both of these tires and check them out. This is where that's where the stone was that we just pulled out, and the sidewall damage on this one is back here. That's bad. So it actually the beads came out, which is gonna be easier to take out. So I'm gonna have to take this one out, take a diagnosis on this other tire, and then we will get a brand new tire. This tire still had some life to it, so we are losing some money over there because of this. And know what you guys will think. I should take this tire to the tire shop and get them to replace it for me, but I have my own tire changing machine, which I'm gonna show you guys how it works. It's really a really fascinating process. But I'm gonna take out that tire, maybe put a brand new tire there. So I think the easiest way to do this, I'm gonna have to roll this dumpster down so that it will be easier for me to lift the trailer up and get a new tire there, which means that I'm gonna have to unhook the trailer, because this is the truck I have that I need to go pick up the other tire. Well guys, just like we roaded this dumpster, we're gonna off-road it. That's the first step, because we want to not have a lot of weight on the trailer while we change the tire, and that's gonna make my life a little easier. I mean, I could have still lifted this dumpster I could have probably lifted this trailer with the dumpster on it just by using the hydraulic cylinders here. A little bit of physics, but there's a lot of weight in this dumpster, and I don't gonna put that much strain on this dumpster. So since we don't have any drop-offs today, we are done with drop-offs. We have a pickup we had a pickup that I was gonna go pick up after today, but since we had this problem with the trailer, I'm gonna have to postpone that pickup until tomorrow so that I can work on changing this tire. So we were done for the day. Technically I was just gonna take this to the dump and then come back and go pick up the other dumpster. I might still go pick up the other dumpster today. It will depend on how things go, but for now this one is staying here. Let's just lower it down so we can be able to change that tire. I need to have a spare tire on this trailer at all times, but I've been too busy and change the tire and, you know, being a little bit lazy with that. So I might buy 2 tires just because I need a spare. This really sucks. That's about $200. Technically all the money I just spent, technically all the money I just made out of the scrapyard. Well, shit is down. So now, because I don't want to unhook all that stuff out of the trailer, I'm just gonna go inside and do some paperwork. I think I'm done for the day, technically. For that was the last straw. We are done.